Did you go watch it? Okay. So basically yesterday, I had to move and I had to pack stuff and move it. Okay. So let me tell y'all about that whole ordeal or whatever. So I went ahead and I was woken up out of my sleep or whatever. And so I was already feeling like a little groggy because I was woken up out of my sleep by some noise or whatever outside. So I went ahead and got up, did like the morning stuff that you do or whatnot. And I don't know, I was feeling like, you know what, I feel like I want to, record a video or whatever for TikTok, of course. So I went on my back patio and I'm back there minding my business, running my mouth, talking to myself in my phone, okay? And basically, because that's really what it's like though. Like, yeah, that's really what it's like. And then you decide to share it with however many people are following you, right? Did y'all ever think about that? How it's just like even now, it's just like, yeah. And then when you decide to share it, then yeah, you talking to other people. But before that, you low key talking to yourself. But anyways, so basically, I was on the patio, or is it the balcony? Either one. And I heard my son open the door. So he opened the door and he's like, there's somebody knocking at the door. They come and open the door and they basically come with the paperwork for me to leave the apartment or whatever, right? Because I told you I hadn't had a 9 to 5, right? And with that being said, even though I had income coming in, it was enough to cover like the full monthly or whatever. So definitely was behind as far as the balance on that or whatnot. So I had a conversation with them and I was like, do y'all think that I would be able to get back with the truck in time? Because the only reason why that was even an idea for me in the first place is because one of them had stated that they think that they'll probably be able to help me with the moving. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I attempted to grab valuables or whatnot. And then basically what I went ahead and did was we left, got in a Lyft car. I went to U-Haul. And when I went to U-Haul, I went to go rent the truck out, right? So everything was going smoothly with renting it out. Now, be mindful, they didn't have like is it the 12-foot? I think it's the 12-foot. That's the one I normally drive, right? They only had like because those were rented, even though it was all of them in the parking lot. For some reason, all of those had a reservation on them, every last one of them. And they had like, no cap, more than 3. They had like 4 or 5 of them. Probably more than that. Okay. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll take the cargo van. And I think that was like 20 feet, maybe even more than that. Right. And, the process was seamless. I bought me some boxes, but when I went to go check out, I went to check the car out and I noticed that it wasn't allowing me to check it out. Like y'all know when y'all do the U-Haul process, it'll show you like the images of the car that they took of the car, and your job is to confirm that the images match how the car looks for you, that you're renting it out in the exact condition that they say the car is in, right? And then you're supposed to verify the tag, and I think the next screen you verify the mileage, I think, and then you also verify the gas tank thing. I think that's still the same process. I think it's the same process. The last time I've been at U-Haul was probably like 2 years ago, 2-3 years maybe, probably like 2 years. I'm exaggerating. Yeah, 2 years. So it's probably still the same process. But anyway, so I was on the first screen about the, rent out the U-Haul truck or whatever. And the images wouldn't show up. I was like, that's weird. Why are the images not showing up? So I went to ask the young lady and I was like, for some reason the images for the truck are not showing up. I'm not understanding why the images aren't showing up. It's not allowing me to move on with the process of verifying the truck or whatever. And at that point, I had already swiped my card, right? There was already this hold on my account. So I'm already like, dang, I might well just go ahead and go through with the process. She was like, well, it's fine. Just go ahead and screenshot just the time. Because the whole point is for to see the time that I took the car out or whatever, pretty much. So I was like, okay, cool. Because you can see the time right here. But really, I screenshot it anyway. That's baby screenshot queen over here. Okay. Especially when it comes to like business affairs, all of that. I don't know about y'all, confirmation numbers, child. I don't care if you send an email. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, just for my purposes, my records. Okay. So I went ahead and I did that. So I'm like, okay, I don't want them to like, for me to not be able to verify if there's any damage or not or whatnot. So I went ahead and showed, that way if I got any not questions, any like inquiries about like different things maybe on the truck that I don't know about, boom, when I tried to check it out, y'all stuff wasn't working. Okay. So I already was like kind of nervous about it because I'm like, I've never driven this kind of big truck, okay? And on top of that, why they park so close together? You know what I'm saying? Because normally with like big trucks like that, you got to be wide body with the turn. I already was nervous about it. You got to be wide body, okay? And normally them trucks be parked like alongside the building. The big ones, that way when you hop in, you just drive straight out. It's much like even with like an 18-wheeler, like when you see them park, they park in a way to where they just have to drive straight for the most part instead of them having to turn a lot because you got to be wide body with it, okay? But long story short, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. So I was like, let me just go to another U-Haul place, okay? I didn't think that through because clearly open reservation at the other place, right? And she was just like, well, I got to process it, a child. So I said, you know what? Okay, let's do Penske because I never had done Penske. So I went on Penske. I could have it for a whole day, right? Because I already was going to have to pack the stuff and then load it in the same day, right? So I was like, that actually works out great, okay? And now here's the thing with me, baby. I'm going to find a silver lining in anything. I'm finna let y'all know that. I'm going to find a silver lining in anything because I'm a firm believer in the fact that even when shit may look chaotic, even when it look like it's not making sense, I'm a firm believer in knowing that things are going to always work out in my favor. And I'm always going to have the best possible outcome. Even if it don't look like it makes sense, even if it's looking a little crazy, things are always going to work out in my favor. I've always been that way, where I've always been optimistic, to the point where some people might say I'm a bit delusional, but like knowing that things are always going to work out for me. Yeah, I don't, I'm sorry. Even if it don't work out, that means it's something better on the way, period. Even with the whole situation with U-Haul, with their website not working for some reason, but at the end, things still worked out because me going to Penske, I got a full day rental. So it took me like 4.5 hours to pack everything up. And then I went ahead and packed the truck up or whatever. And I'm so thankful to my neighbors because they helped me to pack things up. I could have did all of it by myself, but there is one item that I have, which is my dresser, whatever, that is going to be super heavy. So she did help me with that. I do appreciate it. I also had another neighbor who helped me with my boxes or whatever. So, yeah, that's why I had to stretch today, y'all. That's why I had to stretch today because I packed, okay, and I moved all the stuff in the truck, okay? And right now, all the stuff is still in the truck, okay? And we are in between right now. We're in between. I'm waiting on my next step or my approval, rather, for our housing. Things always work out in my favor. Point blank in the period. That's just how I feel about it. Because the thing for me is I have to carry that energy. Even when I feel like the adversity may be strong, even when I feel like there could be some opposition, you understand what I'm saying? I carry that energy because I know that I'm not on this journey by myself, right? I'm not on this journey by myself. And when I make sure I carry that energy not only vibrates to back to myself, but it vibrates to the people in my immediate environment, okay? And that's important for me. I'm a mother, okay? For me to know that things will always work out in my favor. But anyway, y'all, so I've been wanting to talk about this for a hot fucking minute, okay? And I wanted to talk about it on my TikTok. But y'all, I'm doing great, okay? I gotta update y'all on the celibacy journey. I have to update y'all on the celibacy journey. I have to, okay? Because I noticed in the past, like, I don't think I've ever like gotten past the 1 year mark. Listen, okay, it might not be a lot, but I'm a year and a month in, okay? A year and a month in, we still celibate, honey. We still celibate. Now let me be clear with y'all, okay? I'm not gonna make it seem like it's not a challenge, because it is. But you know what? I think the beautiful thing about it is that my sexual energy, because I don't know if y'all know or not, but like, you know, your sexual energy is creative energy, right? And if you do have like a partner or someone who you trust, it's energy that could be used as a flow between the both of you, right? But when you're celibate, when you're single and you're keeping your creative energy to yourself, that energy is going back to you, right? So that's one thing that I can appreciate about it, is that the creative energy is going back to me or whatever. And again, like I said, I'm not gonna say that it's not a challenge, honey, because that's out the window, okay? I haven't had any type of a margarita or nothing. I haven't even had like a light drink, okay? I ain't even had a tequila sunrise, okay? Or a good pina colada, okay? I don't know how long it's been. It's been like maybe since like March. I've never been like a marijuana smoker. I have in the past, in my youth. I've been wanting to be alert. I don't want nothing clouding nothing, okay? I'll be wanting to be aware at all times in this journey that I'm in right now in my life. And it's not like because of out of being hyper vigilant, okay? It is about me making sure that I am appropriately aware of what's going on, right? And that's important because I'm in like a transition. And for me, particularly for me, I want to know like what's happening and what I'm conquering within myself and what I'm feeling in a situation. And in order for me to properly feel and be able to make sure I'm balanced in perspective, I gotta be of sound mind, right? And there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself. Let me make that clear. Let me be really fucking clear right now, okay? There's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself. There's nothing wrong with relaxing as an adult, okay? Let me be clear. There's nothing wrong with that. Because, you know, when I get to a certain point, I'll probably, probably have me a little cocktail or something or whatnot, you know, a little hookah or something. But right now, the space I'm in, I want to be aware of everything. I don't want nothing skewing nothing, putting a cloud over nothing. Nah, baby. I want to see and sense and feel and touch, okay, and smell, okay. I want to make sure I know what I'm saying, honey. That's the time I'm in, okay? That whole process, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Let me round it back. That whole process yesterday was a lot. Like wait. Let me make sure I'm not glamorizing it, because that whole process was a lot. That was a lot on me. But I feel like I handled it well. That whole process was a lot though. But even in the moment, I didn't feel like I was going to break down, or I didn't feel that way at all, right? I do feel like it was a lot though, not on me emotionally, but a lot like physically, child, and packing all that shit up and moving it at the same time. But okay, we got Penske coming through. Period. Product placement ad. Okay, Penske coming through and helping your girl out, okay, with that day rental, okay, so that way I have to do all that shit in one day. But child, it's a quarter to 12, just about, and I'm not waking him up. He's still asleep. I'm not gonna wake him up because yesterday was a long day. But for real though, that's why I had to come and talk to y'all about what's going on too. I owe that to y'all, okay, to let y'all, give y'all, to catch y'all up on what's going on. Also, y'all, I want to let y'all know, that's why I showed y'all my process with the teas. If you are like wanting to find like a different avenue on how to stay on top of your health, okay, I'm gonna give you some things you could do, okay, that I done already showed y'all, okay, in my other videos, but I'm gonna put it in this one because y'all know it's that time, okay? Y'all know it's that time, all right? So teas, you can do that. That's real good. And sometimes I might put honey in mine, but to be honest with you, it's not something that I do all the time. I just drink it like how it is. Now, like my palate anyways, like I normally don't like to use a sweetener anyway because I'm accustomed to like the bitter of it. I actually enjoy it that way. I like it bitter. So I'm gonna say the teas, y'all. Get in on that. If you don't want to do that, you could do like the shots where you can buy like the grocery stores, like the ginger shots, stuff like that, or whatever. Or if you want, you can make your own. Get you a juicer and just make your own or whatnot. You could do smoothies. That way, you're getting like hella fruits in one like serving, like that or whatever. Is quick or whatnot. Or what else was I gonna say? Or you can do your tinctures with the liquors, but you know you can do it that way. Okay, listen, like you can play around with it too, y'all. If you don't want to do the tea, get the tinctures, put it in the hot water. Listen, like do what you want to do. Get the tinctures, put it in a shot glass with some water and shot it like that, and that way it just tastes like water. And then also like the prebiotic probiotic smoothie pouches, those are good too, okay? Because it's in like one little pouch. You got the prebiotic and the probiotic. Boom, okay? Especially if you like on the go. You on the go and you need it to be like no mess, to be clean. You don't have time to be carrying around different fruits and vegetables and doing all that. You can use those. You get what I'm saying? Okay? This is gonna be good for my travel booze, my travel babes, okay? Cause it's a process. I had to down pack my damn self, okay? But I wanted to come in, come and talk to y'all, update y'all, because I know for me, I be feeling like it'd be low-key disrespectful to have a short like vlog video. Like the whole point of a vlog is to like, take somebody along in the process of the day. So yeah, I feel like I owe that to y'all. I ain't been on YouTube in a minute. So there's that on that. So what I'm probably about to do right now is organize my day a little bit more, straighten up a little bit. And then he'll probably be waking up in a few. He'll be waking up in a few or whatever. And then we'll just go from there or whatnot on what we're going to do next. But I do know for sure, y'all, when it comes to him, it is time for me to treat him to kind of experience or whatnot. That's something that I do like to do. I don't care if I am in the midst of like a transition, in the midst of like maybe dealing with some adversity or different things in my life. I still like to make sure that he experiences his environment or different fun things to do, okay? But we done did about everything. We done been in an aquarium. We went into the zoo. We done been to the children's museum. So I'm trying to find something else that he could do. But yeah, I'll be back. All right, so for my hair, y'all, I went ahead and washed and blow dried my hair. And I did some pin curls. I don't have any bobby pins with me. I do have clips. I got 2 clips that I use when I wrap my hair or whatever. I could have used those, but what I did was I did a tight pin curl, held it in my hand, and then I just bunched it up in my bonnet. I hope that works. But anyway, we got one little area to make. And then, of course, I'm gonna take y'all along with my days. But I want to see how this little like pin curl situation worked. Because when I did this, they were still kind of warm as well. And on top of that, I cut some little layers in my hair, y'all. It was time for me to do a trim. So I cut some little layers. So let's see how the situation looked. But we're going to see how all the look together after I head to the store. I got some. So I tightly curled it because I want this to stay after I wrap it. Because y'all know what that like day old curl look like when your hair has been, when you've been flat ironed. But yeah, y'all know how they look. But yeah, you will see it tomorrow. But let me go to the store, run, and get what I need. And even throughout the day, it's probably gonna fall anyway. But yeah, that's all I wanted. I just wanted it to have a little body to it. a little body, just a little body. That's all I wanted, to have a little body to it. But okay. So I had to do my brows. All right, curl my hair, got that done. You see, easy breezy. All right, super cute with the layers in there. I like it. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So we're at the storage place right now. I'm about to rent the unit. Trying to see if I can get something that's reasonable. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, so as you know, I've been moving, so it don't feel a little bit, but I'm gonna put a little bit more curl in it later before I wrap it, and she gonna be good to go. Okay, wait till I slick these edges down. Yeah. Anyways, we halfway done, but I had this thought, y'all. Sometimes when you put your destination in the GPS, sometimes when you get close to your destination, sometimes you got to go somewhere else entirely. Don't even go where you was intending to go. Go to somewhere else entirely, okay? Sometimes you just got to switch it up at the last minute on yourself, okay? Sometimes you just got to do that, okay? If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. We here. Okay, y'all. We are in the truck right now. Yeah, sorry. I was not about to set the camera up to try to film us moving this stuff in. I'm sorry, I wasn't gonna do that. But yeah, so child, why I ended up having an issue with his seatbelt, like it would not unravel from his seat, and I was able to loosen it up a little bit, but it's like super tight now. It's super tight. So now I'm trying to get to our destination. Because the seatbelt is tight on him, I know he's uncomfortable. But yeah, we weren't finna ride without it. But hella greasy, but end of the day, fit check. It sure is. But yeah, the curls are still kind of there. Okay, I'm feeling the layers. I like the layers. I like it. Okay, I'm curl it some more later on tonight. Wrap that. Well, I'm gonna let the curl sit for a second. Then I'm gonna wrap that bad boy up. I'm gonna let the curl sit for a second. Then I'm gonna wrap it up, and we'll see how it looks tomorrow.